beautiful. She said, yes, sirree. Ain't that marvelous? My baby loves me. Ain't that marvelous? Oh, what an affair. Ain't that wonderful? What kisses we share. I feel glorious, so happy it hurts. Oh, ain't it marvelous? It's really the nurse. It came without a warning, right out of the sky. I pinch myself each morning, oh gee, I'm a lucky guy. Things look beautiful, it's just heavenly. Say, ain't that marvelous? My baby loves me. Oh, ain't that marvelous? Oh, Jiminy G.
Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to more Roulette Rivals. I have to do one thing real quick, be right back. Okay, so now we can actually get the show underway. Welcome back to Roulette Rivals 2023. Everybody, this is Losers Bracket Round 2 match off the knockout stage between MrMike and Pigiero. Now, we are going to Dubai, chosen by MrMike. Then Colorado, chosen by Pidgey. And at least Marrakesh as our third map. Maybe more if needed, but those three in the very least. Previous history, MrMike has beat PG once on Dubai, so it will be very, very cool to see how this one goes. 6-3-0 record for Mike, 4-4-0 for PG, so not too bad for either one. Obviously, Dubai, one of these maps that really can go either way, no matter what. So, like all the shorter maps, especially, like no matter what. Well, it is every map really, but shorter maps more often than not will be more surprise factors, regardless. But about 15 seconds, we'll get the first spin for this match underway. Now, this is gonna be a very, very interesting match for sure. But the spin is here. We have Carl Ingram, Electrocution as Event Security, and Marcus Stuyvesant, Silent Sniper Rifle as Skydiving Suit. So very, very straightforward spin. Should be a guard room start with a sniper smuggle, maybe a taser. very similar loadouts there. I think the only difference is Mike having a snail instead of Pidgey's crowbar, or was it the other way around? Either way, Pidgey getting in very quickly, going for this Carl isolation straight away. Mike getting the corner subdue off to off on this hallway guard, which will mean he won't be an issue. He also even goes for the security room snail, just hasn't procced yet. I'm not sure why. Pidgey also getting a restart there, so simultaneous restarts for both of them. That's very interesting. For Mike specifically, not sure why the snail didn't trigger. But second tries the charm, hopefully. There it is, placed again. This time it will trigger. Pidgey again getting caught by the Ingram's bodyguards, I believe. Mike has got Marcus down successfully, with also the cameras down. So now Mike will be in the lead. Pidgey gonna change his approach here, going up the art crew start ladder this time. And Mike, on the other hand, is making his way up to Carl. Has successfully got the knockout onto the guy at the stairs. Now all he needs to do is continue on, but the other guard he tranked will have seen the guard he dirty KO'd by the looks of it, so there's that. Pidgey also with a restart getting caught by the guards again, so this is already turning into a fairly reset heavy map here. One thing I do have to critique Mike about, I'm not sure why he's using the trank there. Also, Pidgey again getting caught by this, by one of the 4 guards next to Carl, like, still now learning from his mistakes. Mike, on the other hand, back at the top of the stairs, does that nice little distraction shot, which will turn the guard around. He can go for the trank off to the, he will get a gunshot hurt though, so he has to be quick. Does manage to sneak around the guard. That's impressive from Mike. Also now we'll have Carl down successfully for the first time for either one. That was a nice little spin from Mike, completely jukes that guard. Pidgey, on the other hand, also getting the knockouts successfully this time. There's the electrocution now set up for Mike, going for his large smuggle. Can pop the taser whenever he wants to, and there it is. There's the kill onto Carl. Also has the knockouts for Marcus ready. All he needs to do is get the skydiving suit from down below. Pidgey getting Marcus down in the hallway too. No issues there for him, but will have to get his smuggle. Mike going down the vine and the stairs, doesn't want to go through the ladder, or sorry, the pipe in the elevator shaft. There's the taser set up for Pidgey, but Mike's still in a fairly comfortable lead here. Body shot can change into the disguise. There's still one part of this which is a bit tricky if these people panic bad, but no issues for Mike this time. Has made his way successfully into the elevator. Pidgey also getting the kill onto Carl as I speak, but might be too little too late unless he can catch up with a faster elevator or faster skydiving suit grab, but looking very good for Mike. Not a lot that can go wrong and nothing will go wrong. That will be a finish for Mike. Pidgey still needs to get the skydiving suit. I don't think he's got enough time to go all the way down and back up. So likely gonna be the win there for Mike. For the second time against Pigiero, and that is it. The Joker doesn't even bother to wait this time, so funnily enough. Pidgey even getting compromised anyways, runs out too fast after the body shot, so doesn't even matter. It will be a Mike win regardless. No photo finish there, and second, yeah, as I said, second win in Dubai for Mike against Pigiero. But next up will be Colorado, chosen by PG. We'll see if that makes difference this time. Colorado, one of PG's less played maps, funnily enough, in the what is this, tied? It's like tied 12th place in current plays for Pidgey, so funnily enough, one of his less played maps, but still one of where he has a really nice win record, is his second best map in terms of win rate, so I can see why PG would pick this. Now, haven't played against Mike earlier, so this is anyone's game at this point. We'll see if PG can pull back the first map loss, but that will have to wait for at least a minute and a half till we see the spin, and then probably 5-ish minutes for the actual spin in the very least. PG practicing this basement clear out. Does get it off successfully. Mike chilling in the planning screen. So in about a minute now, we'll get things underway. PG too fast with the knockout. Don't do that in the match. But yeah, if this was one of Pidgey's better maps in terms of win rate, not certainly the same for Mike. Only 2 wins from his 8th place so far, but obviously stats don't mean anything really. And yeah, it will be fun to see how Colorado changes things. Map record a 545 by Fanium could be beaten still for sure with the correct spin, but it will be. Will it be this one? Not sure until we get it in about 10 seconds from now. Take a little sip of water before the match, so. Stay hydrated, people. But the spin is here. It will be Sean Rose, Silenced Assault Rifle as Militia Technician, Penelope Graves, Electrocution as Point Man, Ezra Berg, Neck Snap as Militia Cook, and Maya Parvati Fall as Militia Elite. So should be straightforward spin in all honesty. You can get Ezra knocked out, then get the setup for Penny, then get the Maya Fall, then Sean in the shed. This should actually be a fairly fast one too, in my opinion, thinking about it. But yeah, the cook grab can be a little hairy, but especially with a trank, it's a lot easier. So it shouldn't be too bad, at least for Mike's. I see Mike bringing the trank in. Even chooses a Seeker. This is interesting. So curious as to what he will do with the Seeker now. Pidgey, I didn't quite catch his full loadout. Obviously, he doesn't have a crowbar. So AR will do for that. Mike getting caught, though. Mike's opting to start hacker. Interesting. Maybe looking to go for triple ISO. No, just gonna let Sean walk by. So he's got caught by the hacker. Mike's gonna seeker Penny, so he's gonna try to get Penny in the house. Which is not something you see too often. This is actually a really interesting choice. But yeah, he's gonna have to seeker someone before Penny, because Penny otherwise will just go to the downstairs trash bin. But yeah, usually if you have a Penny Electro, you'll just go for the puddle right outside the technicians with the scarecrow. But yeah, the Mike's opting to go for a bathroom electrocution. Not a bad option necessarily, but obviously the setup will take some time, so this is gonna be Pidgey now in a fairly big of a lead here. Even Pidgey is not opting to go for the puddle straight away, so he can still. It looks like Pidgey will focus the Maya fall, which is fair enough. Like, it's not the easiest thing to pull off, especially if you haven't practiced it too much. There's the distractions for the technician. Does get Maya on the hook too, and on the other side, Mr. Mike has successfully set up the electrocution for Penelope. Still has plenty of time to make Maya. Did you KO Penny? Then fair enough. Can go for the distraction or the electrocution then in whatever way he chooses to. Pidgey is going for a Sean Peekaboo. This is a interesting choice here too. Obviously, Maya to go up will take some time, so might as well go for some other setup while you're waiting. There's the Sean knockout. Can't dump him in just yet, but there's Pidgey also hopping in. Doesn't want this soldier to find Sean for sure. There's the knockouts onto the soldiers, so not gonna have any issues there. Maya still making her way up for Pidgey, so should have plenty of time to get ahead of her. Isn't gonna be trespassing even either, so just has to distract this guard a little bit. There's the throw distract now successfully this time. Mike has got the technicians knocked out in the in Sean's shed, doing a bit of clear out there. Big whoosh, and yeah, that's the only thing that can go wrong with boxing those bodies is if you have a bad timing with the wandering technician. That will mean you have him fully spy you, and it is like quite literally one time on his cycle before he picks up his bottle. I believe is the only time it can happen. So really unfortunate there for Mike. Pidgey is having a bit of struggles here though. Has got the throw distract onto Maya. Looks to be... He's gonna be VIP'd though. Yes, it's rank off onto the Spec Ops. Now Maya is alone, but she will lock down. Hopefully not alert anybody. There's Maya now, will be trespassing. There's a guard staring straight at her. It's the soldier. Now this is causing panic all over the place. This is not good for Pidgey now. Maya is escaping. She's ran all the way out. Everyone is panicking. Now, this plan completely fumbled. Pidgey's gonna have to try again later if he doesn't want to restart, which looks like what he will in fact do. Obviously, he has Sean knocked out next to the shredder. That's the tranked guard from upstairs found. Even the technicians from the hut have panicked. So yeah, Pidgey's gonna have to go for either the free technician or then just wait it out, but it looks like he will go for the free tech. Or even try to get the cook while he's waiting. Looks like he will go for the free technician instead. Mike, on the other hand, has, I believe, set up Penny again. Going for this this Westbridge smuggle here. And not sure if he's gonna make Maya timing this time. Because Maya is obviously all the way over to the technician again already, but if he gets to Maya, triggers the proxy convo before she leaves, he can make it, but fortunately a little too late. So Mike's gonna go for these technicians again this time. Hopefully gonna have a little more luck in regards of this explosive specialist. And yeah, sometimes you get big wishes from the specialist, but it shouldn't amount to anything more than like a almost maxed like there. The only time he will see you, from my experience, is when he doesn't have his bottle fully at hand. But there is Mike with a little bit more luck this time. Pidgey though has got the technician, has also got the kill off onto Sean, which will be the first kill of the match. Still big panic from all these guys there. These soldiers so close to being found. This is looking very scary for Pidgey. But it looks like they will in fact just calm down. Right in the nick of time for Pidgey. Mike, on the other hand, will also get the kill off onto Sean, so first kill down for both of them. Now Mike looking to get the cook. Gets him with a little... Oh, never mind. He's gonna get seen throwing the crowbar the second time, so... I'm gonna have to try again. The piston guard also coming in at the worst possible time. This is gonna be some time waste for Mike, unfortunately, unless he can find a way to somehow knock out these two guys without either of them seeing each other. But yeah, that is really bad timing for Mike, unfortunately. Pidgey also trying to get the cook now. Obviously, Pidgey had a trank, but he used it all trying to get the Maya kill. There's Mike going for the second round of throw distracts for the cook. Both of them trying to get the throws onto the cook have in fact gotten somewhat successful. There's a knockout for... Pidgey has got the cook down successfully now too. Mike's still working on his grab. Gonna get spotted throwing it, so has to try again one more time. This time should be the cook going to check it out finally. And yeah, after a bit of struggle, we'll have the Cook boxed up successfully. Pidgey there will get the kill though onto Ezra, which will be pretty much what's gonna happen for Mike in just a little bit now as well. Now, yeah, Pidgey has a Penny knocked out in the stairwell, so this is I'm gonna be curious as to seeing how Pidgey's gonna try and get Penny all the way here from the stairwell. So I suppose this all starts with just knocking out half the house. So yeah, you're gonna have to get rid of a bunch of people if you want to see this successfully. And yeah, this is just Red Fox would be proud. Mike going for a second cycle Maya, who is at the generator, will get the throw off successfully first time. And Chandler looking good so far. Pidgey though will also be going for Maya now by the looks of it. There's Mike getting the throw distract successfully. So Maya is going upstairs now for him. Pidgey though, this is like third cycle Maya timing for him. This time doesn't even shoot the generator, just goes for a normal throw. Maya is not gonna catch on though, so he's gonna have to try again. The screwdriver this time instead will work. So now just has to get this chain lure. Gets it. He gets the second time successfully too. Now will be the third time. Looks like Maya has heard it and will start making her way upstairs. Mike has Maya now at the top of the stairs. Now you should do a distraction shot. Bullet impact shouldn't matter if you're quick enough. They shouldn't be looking here. That's exactly what will happen for Mike. That's the second kill down for him. Also, Cook should be pretty much around the basement, I believe, or somewhere maybe in the Fruit King shack. So, oh no, never mind, actually around here. Not too far away either. But Mike should have his third kill now soon enough. Or, yeah, obviously you can still just go for the point man first. That is Pigiero, though, gonna have the soldiers' bodies found that he knocked out. So that's a restart for Pidgey. Unfortunately, never get to see what comes off the penny electrocution, but it will be now up to Mike, looking very good. Also got the point man on the hook for the the bathroom. So all he needs to do, get the knockout, has it successfully, can trigger the taser now, and then just head down to the basement. So this is looking really good for Mike. As long as the cook's body doesn't get seen, which it doesn't. Sorry, not the cook's, the point man's body. Now, Mike, with the correct disguise, is just gonna have a pretty much clear run to the basement where Ezra is knocked out. Has been for almost 10 minutes by now. Pidgey starting again, just not gonna be in time. His guard outside not even knocked. For Mike is gonna get clipped by the cameras though. So, little hairy. Ooh, big whoosh. Mike in a little bit of a trouble though, not knocking out this guard. He's gonna have to wait for him to walk away. He doesn't want to get caught shooting the door open or crowbarring it or whatever. There's the guard, finally leaves. But Mike will still have to get rid of the cameras. Shouldn't be a big of an issue though. He can just get the elite here and just pop the cameras. However, Penny's guards are gonna be out there, so you want to go do it from the inside. So Still looking good for Mike. Now this last hurdle obviously not getting caught by this shot. There it is. Doesn't get caught either. Camera is successfully down. Looking good for Mike now once again. And that should be it for map 2 as well. There's the exit, there's the finish. 16:38. Not the fastest it could have been. There's Pidgey even getting the puddle attempt as I was thinking they may be doing, but nowhere near fast enough, and Mike will take map 2 as well. Now, as I said before, the third map and potentially the last one now as well will be Marrakesh. Afterwards, if we need to get more, we will have fourth map Mendoza and then fifth map Scale. So potentially seeing those two as well, but that would have to mean Pidgey starting a comeback from Marrakesh. So we'll see what happens with that. Stats wise, Mike has the advantage both in terms of how many times he's been here, but also how many wins he's got. So 6-4-0 for Mike, not too shabby there. Pidgey also 3-3-1, which is not bad either. But in about 2 minutes, we'll have the third and potentially last map for this match underway. Starting, will be interesting though. Maybe is this, I believe, is the map that has the longest standing world record currently, being the 4:38 from Chris, all the way from RRWC 2021. So I believe at the start of the knockout stage, around then is when the official 2 years for that record became a thing. I believe it was before me and Channel Reindeer played, because I think we were the first who would have had a Marrakesh in the knockout stages, and we wouldn't have played it in time before the 2-year anniversary. So yeah, that map record, one of the last few not set this year. Even that is a crazy thing to crazy thing to think about. Also, other maps that haven't been, or map records not set this year, are the Hokkaido from Mika from last year's RRWC, SF by Danny from last year's RRWC, Joker's Whittleton from RR9, and Dartmoor by Joker also from last year's RRWC. And I think those are the only few not said this year, which is absolutely crazy to think about. However, we will have this match underway in about 5 seconds now, with potentially the last spin for this one as well. It will be Reza Zaydan sniper rifle as food vendor, and Klaus Strandberg with a pistol as the janitor, consulate janitor. So yeah, this is a very fast one. You can start janitor, get the kill off pretty much in the first minute, and yeah, then worry about Reza getting the food vendor. Shouldn't be an issue either. Mike will opt to start food vendor, so curious as to what his plan is. Pidgey, though, I believe will start in the consulate as the janitor, which is exactly it. So Pidgey can go for this kill off really fast. Will go for the fire alarm lockdown. So he obviously practiced this exact thing in the in before the match started. What is Pidgey doing? Getting caught by the guard. Fortunately, Mike has made his way in the meanwhile into the consulate as the food vendor. So obviously janitor being a really easy disguise to have a free one on the map, so you don't even need to worry about it. Mike though will get caught by the first missed shot, so unfortunately gonna be a restart for him. Pidgey trying this lockdown now for the second time. Mike heading back into the consulate for the second time. The guards for Pidgey been found, so gonna need to be a little careful about them. Now Pidgey will have Klaus here. I'm not sure if he's gonna be found by the guards, especially if he gets caught by Klaus. So another restart for Pidgey. I'm not sure if this is just him trying the same strat because he thinks it's gonna work, or what's the thing with Pidgey, but Mike will get the body shot successfully the second time. Now gonna have a clear path to the consulate. Picked up the key card, picked up the truck keys as well, so exit all set up there as well. Now Klaus running in a little faster than last time by the looks of it. Will get caught again, but there will be a really fast knockout. I'm not sure if he's alerted anyone. Probably shouldn't have. But Pidgey will get it off successfully on like the third attempt or something. Third or fourth, fifth maybe even. Getting a knockout onto this militia soldier. Get a free disguise from him too, so exiting made a little easier. Mike will be waiting for the 2:30 timing though, so that will allow Pidgey to pull a little bit of a lead. That's assuming no one goes in and finds the soldier or the body of Klaus either. But Mike obviously does have the food vendor stashed up right there as he started in it, so he doesn't have to worry about the disguise. There's Mike's chain lure for Klaus, and will get the kill there just as easily as well. Pidgey has a medic grenade for the food vendor. Just needs to find a safe place to throw it from. And also a food vendor to hit. There's the food vendor. Gets the throw off. Very nice from Pidgey. Now, no issues there. Mike needs to wait a little bit for this security guard to go down, but he's also on his way to the school now. Back towards Reza. We'll even use a little propane throw distract for those guys. I don't think you even need to throw anything for them, but there's the food vendor also for Pidgey. So with the emetic grab, that will diminish his lead a little bit. However, should still be in the lead. Also has the definite maybe, well, I don't know, it depends on his loads really, but obviously does have a lot more restarts than Mike. But look at this, they're basically at the same spot at basically the same time. Mike does have a ducky for the bike, whereas Pidgey will have just shot it. However, those guards not panicking properly, which will mean Mike's gonna have to take a little bit longer to actually get in the school area. Big whoosh there too. They're gonna have to dodge that as well. So Pidgey will have his lead back a little bit. Mike even going for the crowbars, even though he has a sniper in the briefcase. So also gonna take a little bit of time. And yeah, now as Joker said, this comes down to pretty much Reza positioning. Pidgey will get a little bit of a peekaboo onto the guard. However, it doesn't come investigating any further, luckily for him. So there's the radio for Pidgey, now the radio for Mike too, both going for the throw distract too, so speeds up Reza a little bit, luckily enough. And I think for Mike, actually Reza is a bit closer, so this likely not a Pidgey lead anymore. Yeah, there's Mike. Mike with the Reza coming in. So this is looking very much like a photo finish. You see on the minimap for Pidgey, Reza only walking in right now. I'm not sure if he threw that too early. Does get it off. I don't think anyone else is coming to investigate. So kill for Mike. Pidgey even, why had he stashed the sniper? Like wasting even more time. But Mike doesn't get the exit. He's too afraid to run past. So this is actually a super close photo finish now too. Mike is a little bit ahead. And yeah, they both got the keys from the basement parking lot. That will be a 2-second finish difference. Mike will be in the lead for now. But I'm not sure if... I'm not sure if the 2-second lead will hold for him, considering Pidgey had like 5 resets or something because he wanted to go for the lockdown Klaus. And yeah, for Mike, you'll see a lot of new PBs because I believe he explained this some time back, but it was something like because he plays with the in-game roulette plugin thing. Then when he switches back to the official servers, the all the mission times when he plays in like actual matches, because you have to play on officials obviously, then he will just keep getting these new personal bests because of that. So it's not his actual personal best, it's just funny that it happens every time because of what he chooses for practice. But or it was something like that when he explained it one time. I remember it. But now it will be Joker going to work. Has to do a whole bunch of calculating. So we will have to wait a little bit. And yeah, as Pidgey does have like at least double the load or restarts of Mike, I think just that alone will be able to pull back the tiny difference we have right now. So I would assume we see Mendoza at least, which I think, yeah, fair enough. Should be a fun one to watch. Especially, I'm more than welcome for not having another sweep. Now, yeah, I'm not sure how long Joker will take, but hopefully not too long. Does have a little bit of counting, especially with Pidgey though. So all we can do for now is, what in the hell is that on Pidgey's screen? Objective A UI text truncato, whatever the hell that is for Pidgey. So Pidgey's already gone and jinxed his game. That's amazing to see. Doing a little bit of preloading, maybe trying out some starts while we wait for the official spin here, but will take a little bit. Joker typing already, that's, you love to see it. So, will we see result or the message first? That's gonna be interesting to see now. I'm trying to keep my eye out for both of them, so we can get the result as soon as it happens. Maybe Joker just typing out the loads so he doesn't forget. There it is. Official result now in. Pidgey will win Marrakesh. So if you're not looking at the Discord, I'll read it out. We have Pigiero loaded for 31 seconds across 3 loads with a potato emoji. MrMike loaded for 11 seconds across 2 loads. So Pigiero leads by 29 seconds and will win Marrakesh. And that will be officially us taking or getting to see the 4th map in the very least. So not a sweep. Not gonna be a 6-0. Pidgey now still has a chance to pull things back. But we'll see which way Miami goes. Obviously, looking at the stats, really nice for both of them. 5 wins, 1 loss, and 1 tie for Mike, and Pidgey 9 wins and 4 losses. So really nice stats for both of these guys. Will be probably a fairly comfortable map for both of them. So yeah, we'll see how things go. Pidgey practicing a bit from winery workers start with the chief winemaker going up to Dawn. Mike chilling in the menu, planning a waiter start instead. Pidgey even getting caught. Very cool. A little throw distract to get Valentina downstairs by the looks of it. Yep, there's Dawn will enforce that. Or will he? I'm not sure. I suppose not. Because obviously the throw there, Valentina can't reach it, so she just doesn't even bother going for it. So another Pigiero classic. The guards, though, have been alerted because of the mishap earlier. So Pidgey now doing Pidgey things, which is throwing half the time. But good to get that out before the actual match. And we have the 4th and once again potentially the final spin here. It will be Don Yates with a full as Cortazar or head of security, and Tamara Vidal with a sniper rifle as the asado chef. So I don't think this is too hard of a spin for any reason. You could even argue maybe starting waiter, getting Tamara sick, then grabbing the Sado Chef in other ways, but obviously if you're not... I've seen Timecube do that. He has a pretty nice strategy for getting the Asado Chef, like not starting as one, but neither of these guys will do that. It will be the Asado Chef start for both of them. Pidgey looking like he's gonna go for the head of security straight away. Obviously a very easy little grab here. You can just... Wait, that's the wrong spot for Pidgey from my knowledge. Or is it? I'm not sure. No, it isn't. I guess it's not. There it is. Blending instead. No, all good for Pidgey. I remembered wrong. Mike also going for the head of security. I think if you don't even need to bump Corvo, from my knowledge, you can just throw and the head of security will go investigate, but Mike has misplaced the banana, so Cortazar won't walk through the banana peel. That's a restart for Mike, now heading straight for Cortazar instead, just like Pidgey did the first time. So Pidgey now has the correct disguise. Obviously isn't gonna be trespassing in the mansion area either, so traversal made easier. Don also should be still very much back at the villa because of the triggering of the phone call for, or the dialogue between Cortazar and Corvo. Pidgey going for the knockouts, will get it off successfully, and quick dump as well, throws Dawn off the balcony. And Mike also now up to the villa. Pidgey will go for the attic smuggle. I think probably the same for Mike whenever he gets up to Dawn and gets the kill done. But Pidgey, because he went... Oh, never mind. That's yeah, body found for Pidgey. I believe because he didn't he may have alerted the guards. I'm not sure why, or then it's just because you didn't knock out the guards. I'm not sure. It shouldn't be because he killed Dawn. I'm not sure. Probably because he left the upstairs. So if Mike isn't aware of this will just happen to him too. I would really like to see the minimap now if they're walking up for Mike as well, which is exactly... Well, no, that's a different guy. All's good. For now, the guards have just left the staircase, though. I'm not sure why they went up, though. Will be all good for now for Mr. Mike. Obviously, with the head of security, can also just carry the sniper rifle around. Because they found Don's body, then the guards go roaming. That's interesting, good to know. But Mike will get the Seeker off onto the unsuspecting tomorrow. Pidgey has made his way now back up to Dawn. There's the quick kill. Doesn't even go for the kill yet. Will even opt to hide Valentina before going for the kill onto Dawn, so not gonna have the same issue there again. Mike has successfully got the sniper into the bathroom with Tamara KO'd. Obviously, Asado Chef not too far, but that is the body found for Mike too. The same thing that happened to Pidgey. So now Pidgey will have the lead. I'm honestly kind of surprised it took them that long to actually find the body. Whereas for Pidgey, it was almost instantly after the kill. Anyways, that will be Pidgey now in the lead. Should have the Seeker ready for tomorrow as well, I hope. Mike going for the banana for the second time. There's the Seeker now for Pidgey. Also should just run into the bathroom now, try to get this knockout. Where is Pidgey going? Down this staircase, just taking like the longest possible path into the bathroom. Regardless, Mike is back in the head of security, gonna be making his way up to Dawn. Pidgey even opting to go for the Sado disguise first, not even clearing out Tamara first, so he will probably have to deal with the guard now. He's not gonna make it in time for just knocking Tamara out. Unless he gets a throw distract. This is actually looking really good now. With the coin though, does get the kill off. That should mean the guard leaves, I hope. Diana also very close to the Tango, so she's ready for the exit. All Pidgey has to do is get to it. There it is, there's the finish. So, looking really good for Pidgey. Mike also got the kill now also, and is dragging Valentina into the closet, so should be all good there, but it is just too little too late at this point. Still going with the Tango. And Mike not gonna get the notification. There's the body found for Mike. And map 5 will be Isle of Scale, so another really good map in my opinion. If you don't get an absolutely awful spin. There's the official finish for Pidgey. A 4:29 in-game time. Was a 5-star finish. You missed it. It did exit pretty quickly. And there is the official confirmation. Pidgey will take map 4. And now, as I said, we'll be heading into Isle of Scale, which will be the... Now, for Pidgey 2, the match point map... Pidgey with a chance for a reverse sweep now, but we'll see how this map turns. Mike pre-planning chapel start is interesting. Don't see that too much. Not sure which start Pidgey went for, but yeah, stats wise, Pidgey has been here more, but Mike, the one with a positive win rate out of these two. But one of those slightly fewer wins for Pidgey has been against Mike earlier in Scale. So maybe in that sense, Pidgey also the favored one for this one. But as I said, stats do not mean anything in the actual long run. In about 30 seconds now, we will have likely the last map underway. I kind of doubt that we'll see a tie here. It would be crazy though if we did. But then the last map would be a little meh, at least in my opinion. As much as I want to see a tie, I kind of don't at the same time. But anyways, now spin number 5, the last one potentially is here. We have Zoe Washington with Fire as Blake Nathaniel, and Sophia Washington Fiberwire as Castle Staff. This should be straightforward, honestly, too. Not hard by any means, but you can do a lot of things. You can go for a molly on Zoe if you're really brave. You can go for... Then obviously the safer option would be the either the effigy or the fire barrel if you're feeling lucky in that sense. But yeah, likely an architect star for both of them because you can get Sophia down really fast. There's the star for Mike. Has gone for the Seeker, as I thought. Now, Mike will bring the Molly. Now, curious as to which Castle Staff he goes for. Maybe, yeah, just going for this Fuse Box, which will bring one of the Castle Staff. For the Fuse Box, so a very safe one. Pidgey also brought the molly, so this will now be curious as to how they choose to go for it. Pidgey will have gotten the Castle Staff a little faster though, so he can get the kill onto Zoe or Sophia first. There's the knockout for Mike. Also, the kill for Pidgey at the same time. Mike not too far behind, but Pidgey with the faster Castle Staff grab will have the kill first. Now Pidgey goes for the Blake lure. I think he placed it a little wrong. May not go for that. And has caught the elite guard. It's not too late. Well, too late in the sense that her guard comes for it, sure, but still has time to pull Blake with it. I hope that's him. No, probably not. And yeah, that is the wrong side of the thing, so it might just be the custodian who comes investigating that now, so... Yep, that's an enforcer custodian as well, so... Pidgey still has to try it out, now goes for the correct side. Should hopefully work this time, there it is. Has pulled Blake successfully. Mike, on the other hand, will get caught trying to seeker Blake. So now Pidgey will have the lead, will also have the correct disguise coming upstairs for him in just a little bit. And yeah, it has two bodies in the box, but shouldn't matter. No one's gonna come into this bathroom if you don't make any noise here. There's the knockout. Pidgey will have Blake now. Mike getting the same Castle Staff as he did last time. Now, Pidgey does have the molly, as I said. So we'll see which isolation for Zoe he's opting to go for. Now Zoe is gonna be back at the wake here, or wake timing here ish. So Pidgey's maybe gonna try to go for a cliff ISO here, but instead with a micro remote audio and not the phone. So I'm curious as to how this works now instead. Gets the throw distract off to the guard, but Zoe's still gonna have her conversation. Gonna take a little bit, so Mike will have some time to catch up. There's Zoe now moving for Pidgey. We'll see if this micro audio works, and it looks like it hasn't, so Pidgey's gonna have to figure out something else for Zoe. Mike waiting for Blake. Walk past, I presume. This is a little sketchy. He got caught from here last time, and yeah, exactly what will happen again with the roaming elites. So yeah, Mike's getting a replan. Gonna go for a different approach. Pidgey has got Zoe sick in the bathroom. I think just about missed the throw there for the elite guard. Gonna get the get Zoe's guard in just for a better exit disguise, probably. There's the knockout. Also, it does have the Molotov, as I said. Knockout for Zoe even sees him somehow. But it doesn't matter, it's gonna be killed. She's gonna be killed anyways in just a little bit, so... Now, the one thing that Pidgey has to... Ooh, blows up the door and gets hunted for it! Yeah, that was... exactly what I was gonna... say he has to be careful about so that he doesn't throw it too close to the door because it can blast it open. And yeah, he still would have had to figure out how he will actually like get through the door safely, but I wasn't expecting him to just blow it open for the whole world to see him. So Mike now will be in the lead again. Pidgey getting the castle staff, but Mike will have to figure something else for the Blake grab. Doesn't go for the micro audio device like Pidgey did. Oh. There's the kill for Pidgey once again. Pidgey this time has done the radio for the elite guard. So it means Blake should investigate the micro audio device. Has now successfully got the elite guard too. Someone is coming up. Hopefully that is Blake. Mike, on the other hand, is waiting a whole long time now. Waiting for the roaming elites to pass. That is Blake for Pidgey all the way upstairs. So looking good for him. Mike still has to figure how he wants to get the Blake disguise. Mike has got, never mind, I was wrong. Mike has got the medic nade off to Blake, so that is the disguise now for Mike as well. And now here we are back at how will these guys get Zoe? So Mike maybe going for the same bathroom. I'm not sure, or is he's gonna go for the MOC by the looks of it. Which is obviously the safer option for this, for sure. Then you have the option of the fire barrel or the effigy. And obviously as Blake, you're not trespassing here either, so makes this a little easier in that sense. Mike getting all these throw distracts, getting these people investigating away. There's the first knockout. And also should be the knockout onto the MOC too. Face, mister. Mike trying to get the MOC knocked. There it is. But does get the crime noticed by the custodian who wasn't turned. And another restart for Mike. Pidgey has got Zoe sick again. This time also in the same bathroom. Hopefully not gonna do the same thing. So the throw this time for the elite guard successful a little earlier. Shouldn't matter anyways. As we got the elite guard box successfully now, should have the Zoe knockout there too. Now, here comes the moment of truth again as to how will Pidgey get the kill this time. He opts to throw it from the door, so blast definitely going to be further away from the door. Doesn't blast it open straight away. Everyone is panicked, but will get the body box successfully. That will be him successfully out, but obviously we'll still have to weasel his way to an exit. Now this could be so sketchy for Pidgey, because Blake is trespassing. Big whoosh there onto the custodian. Doesn't come investigate it though. Doesn't have a seeker either. Has a throw distract for the Raider, and this should be the last hurdle. As long as he doesn't get spotted here, that should be it. Everyone's turned away, but doesn't have the exit because the Constance panicked. The helicopter exit's gone. Now Pidgey will have to figure out something else. He's gonna get caught trespassing. And that's another restart. Mike again in the lead. Waiting for Blake. This is absolutely ridiculous. Pidgey on the brink of victory. Mike also getting caught throwing the emetic gas grenade, so we're at 12 minutes in, basically dead even once again. I really hope one of these guys will just play it safe, go for the effigy or something at this point, because clearly the Molotov's not worked out for Pidgey twice now. And Mike hasn't even got to the point of getting the Molotov yet, from my knowledge, so this is absolutely insane. Certainly an entertaining spin to watch. There, Mike gets the castle staff again. Pidgey will go for the radio and the micro audio device again. Big whoosh doesn't get caught, thankfully, because of the area investigation enforcer. Pidgey gets the guard out the way. No, there is a room. There's 3 boxes in the MOC room. So there is more than enough room in the boxes for the bodies. There's the knockout for Blake onto Pidgey, or for Pidgey. Mike getting caught again throwing the gas grenade, so struggle bus ensues. Pidgey, will he go for the same thing for the 3rd time that hasn't worked this far, or not? What is Pidgey planning this time? He's opening the door to the custodian. He's gonna get a bullet impact, but should be just about far away, whereas that will not cause an issue. Mike getting the castle staff again. Pidgey, not sure if he wants to try and get the cliff lure here for Zoe, but obviously it doesn't have anything to do it with. Mike has the kill for Sophia there finally as well. Pidgey on the other hand seems to be waiting for Zoe to stop talking for another emetic. There's Zoe walking in. We'll see what the plan for Pidgey is. Could go for a quick seeker, does get it off. The guard heard the gunshot, but not an issue. Mike also going for a seeker. Little sketchy angle, but no whooshing from anywhere though. There's the shot. Could be overshooting it. Nope, there he is, gets it off successfully. Lady has heard the gunshot, but not an issue. Mike ducking into cover just in time. And Blake will be sick. Heading into the museum bathroom by the looks of it. Pidgey has got the elite guard from Zoe. Boxed again now. We'll see if 3rd time's the charm for Pidgey with this Molotov. There's the throw. Zoe's body now ragdolling anywhere. Does he get the elite guard this time? Doesn't. Obviously, he has the the door here open, but he will be trespassing. This is still gonna be crazy. Still has the heli exit for now, so could try to get it. I don't think the Constant's panicked this time, so yeah, the Constant not panicking this time. So the heli exit will be there, and there's Pidgey exiting after that entire mess. Mike would still have to clear out the MOC room, do all that rigmarole, and yeah, I don't think, yeah, nowhere near enough time to do it anymore. There's the throws again for Mike, but too little, too late. Unfortunately, that will be Pigiero taking map 5 and completing the reverse sweep with that. That is the third reverse sweep of the tournament, or at least in the KO stages. And the second one I've casted alone, so only 1 times there. But yeah, very... I don't want to say very well done from Pidgey, at least the scale. That was kind of horrendous to watch, in all honesty, but it manages to pull it off after all that struggle. Regardless, that is Pidgey winning the match. They will move on to round 3 off the losers bracket, which will mean he's gonna be playing the winner of Channel Joined and David Red Sox. Gonna be a crazy match there upcoming too. Not an easy one, this one either, but Pidgey getting 3-2 wins in the loser side. That's crazy. Also losing only 2-3 in the uppers, so Pidgey having very close games. That trend still continues, but we'll see if the next one is as close either. For upcoming matches, I don't believe we have any games going on right now, and that's exactly it. We have one more game today in, what is that, 3.5 hours even, almost. No, sorry, like 3 hours and 15 minutes, I think, if my math's right. Will be I Like Hitman versus Gorg, casted by Xander, aka Crazy for Daisy. Then Friday will be kicked off with Buff Guy versus Ducker at 1:30 p.m. CET, casted by Afro. Then continued on 7 p.m. In for Fun versus Miculers, and 8 p.m. Channel Joined versus David Red Sox. Then Saturday we'll have 2 matches. Mika versus Timecube at 6 p.m. CET, and Scruffy versus Reaper 9 p.m. CET. Really nice matches there. Then Quatility versus Frody at Sunday 8 p.m. CET. Really crazy matches, and one more match. I don't remember which one it was, but one more game. Really crazy matches coming up. We'll soon have the top 16 people after the losers brackets round 2 games are over. So these games gonna be getting more and more intense as we move on the knockout stage. So definitely stay tuned. Watch as much games as you can if you want to stay up to date. But with that said, that is it for this game. That is also it for me for now. My English is not Englishing. And thank you everyone for watching. Thank you Mike and Pidgey for this crazy match once again. And hope to see you all later in other games or from my casts. Have a great rest of your day, evening, day, whatever it is for you time-wise. And once again, thank you for watching, and that's it for me. Have a good one, and bye-bye.
Oh, ain't that marvelous? Oh, Jiminy G. Say, ain't that wonderful? My baby loves me. Ain't that marvelous? 'Twas love at a glance. Say, ain't it glorious? Oh, what a romance. Oh, boy, I'm simply winging, and I haven't got a care. All day long I'm singing, walking around on air. Things look beautiful. She said, yes, sirree. Say, ain't that marvelous? My baby loves me. Ain't that marvelous? Oh, what an affair. Ain't that wonderful? What kisses we share. I feel glorious, so happy it hurts. Oh, ain't it marvelous? It's really the nurse. It came without a warning, right out of the sky. I pinch myself each morning, oh gee, I'm a lucky guy. Things look beautiful, it's just heavenly. Say, ain't that marvelous? My baby loves me.